Shalom, Yasharallah, giving all praise and glory to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because he's worthy to be praised for everything. Hallelujah to his glorious and holy name. As always, I'm going to start off with Colossians 3:17, and whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by SHAM, MASHAYACH. Give you thanks to the Most High and the Father by SHAM, MASHAYACH, in the name of the anointed Savior, YAHAWASHI. We thank the Most High because he's worthy to be thanked for everything, no matter what happens in our life. We thank the Most High. We give him all the praise and glory. He's showing up right now and showing out. And he's really getting ready to show up on the East Coast with two hurricanes joining together. Like I said, you know, y'all call them whatever y'all want to call them, Lee, Hillary, whatever. It's the Most High. Understand this. But I want to go into a few scriptures pertaining to how we as Israelites, we got to love each other. We got to love the brotherhood. You know, I appreciate seeing brothers of old still in this. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. You see, and I don't see why we should have problems with each other at all when we're living in righteousness, you know, and we have the right to avoid people, but we don't have the right to deal with Willie Lynch on each other. We have the right to be dealing with Stockholm Syndrome on each other. We have the right to deal with the religious instructions to the Negroes in the United States of America on each other, you see. And I just want to go into the scriptures as I always do and bring some clarity, and hopefully this can be seen by the leaders. You can let your leaders of our nation look at it. And let's come together in what the scripture says. I'm going to start off with 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter. And we're going to look at verse 18. Well, let's look at verse 17. Say, honor all men. Say, love the brotherhood. Love the brotherhood. You see? And we're a brotherhood, whether you want to accept it or not. We all, as the 12 tribes of Israel, 12 nations that make up one nation, the 12 tribes of Israel are a brotherhood. We have different camps, different camp names, but we are a brotherhood. We are a nation of people. He said, love the brotherhood. Fear the Most High. This right here, fear the Most High. We know the scriptures. I'm not talking to no novice at all. I'm talking to the leaders of our nation. If you're not a leader, give it to your leader. Those that are in charge of camps, of congregation, whoever, whatever. It said, fear the Most High. And last I read, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. The first thing it says is fear the Most High. See, a lot of you not teaching the fear of the Most High. Why you can do whatever you do and think there's no repercussions behind it. But oh, you better learn about the Most High, man. And I'm talking about only him. I ain't talking about what he's telling us at all as Israel. I'm talking about the Most High, who he is. The Most High, the Most High, the Most High, the Most High. You know what I'm talking about. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we the power of. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He says, fear the Most High. Be afraid. Be scared of the Most High. Okay. He bringing two tornadoes, two hurricanes joined together. Gonna have tornado strength when it get on the earth. When it lands, on this earth gonna have tornado strength, hurricane strength, the power of the Most High. You better understand, man. Most High ain't playing. That's the Most High. The whole East Coast, not just coming up from Florida, the whole East Coast. That's the Most High. Fear the Most High. When it happened, nobody, just you say you ain't gotta be afraid of the Most High. Don't get scared now. But he said, fear the Most High. You better be afraid. You better be scared of him. Don't wait till he visits you, because MASHAYACH said once the Most High got you in his hand, ain't nobody can take you out of his hand. Especially he angry. He got indignation and woe in his mind. Man. Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power, man. That's why it say fear the Most High. Fear the Most High. Honor the King. Honor of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. He's our King. It says servants, be subject to your masters with all fear. That should masters mean your teachers with all fear. Not only to the good and gentle, those that are, have a cool spirit, gentle spirit, a brother that's, not so hardcore. We say, but also to the froward. It's very important. Because most I had a froward be checking you hardcore. Like, dang, man, why you come at me so? He have the froward. That's amongst us. But how do the Most High feel about the froward? Go to Proverbs 6 and 12. Proverbs 6 and 12. Most High is beyond imagination, man. But at least we can find out about how we feel about everything in this Bible. Proverbs 6 and 12. A naughty person, when he said a naughty person, that's a wicked person. A wicked man, oh, there it is. A naughty person, a wicked man, walking with a froward mouth. Hear that? Walking with a froward mouth. Yep. He walking with a froward mouth. It's cold because it's like he walking with a perverse mind, in his mouth to say words that he say, man. But the Most High will use him even though he's off. He said you got to still deal with the good and the gentle. Proverbs 8. Proverbs 8, the 8th chapter. And verse 13. He said he walking with a froward mouth, right? How the Most High feel? That's why I'm here to show you. The fear of the Most High, to be afraid and to be scared of the Most High, is to hate evil. You hear that? The fear of the Most High is to hate evil. Hate evil. And evil is contrary to righteousness. And see, I'm teaching the fear of the Most High, so a lot of you might not understand why it is that you be gone into the way you're gone into, because you don't fear the Most High. But when you fear the Most High, you're scared and afraid of the Most High, and you got to give an account and answer to the Most High. You're going to hate evil. Pride. This is what it say. And arrogancy. And the evil way. It says, and the froward mouth do I hate. Woo. You hear that? So that froward mouth, as we just was reading in 1 Peter's, the 2nd chapter, you gotta be okay with the gentle and the froward. But the Most High said that froward mouth do I hate. So he used them because they dealing with evil. They dealing with pride, arrogancy, and an evil way. Most I said, do I hate for that froward mouth? But yet and still, he'll use them. Gonna tell you what. A lot of times, you know, you be trying to figure out things. That's why it's already here in the scriptures. Just, you know, it just, you know, it's sad that these things can't be just talked about, and even the gangs have a truce. We all we have, y'all. Going back to 1 Peter's 2nd chapter. Now that we know how the Most High feel about that froward mouth person, verse 18 says, 1 Peter 2:18, servants, be subject to your masters. And Esau used this in slavery with all fear. But it ain't talking about them. It's talking about teachers with all fear. Because we got to give an account for your soul to the Most High. Say not only to the good and the gentle, those that keep the laws of the Most High, those that are gentle, caring about your brothers and sisters. We say, but also to the froward that he hate. Listen, for this is thankworthy if a man for conscience toward the Most High. If you think about the Most High, but you don't think about yourself, you can't fit, this don't fit you. But he said, this is thankworthy if a man for conscience, your mind is thinking about the Most High, endure grief. Endure grief. Suffering wrongfully. Hear that? Suffering wrongfully. Suffering wrongfully. You know you're right, but yet and still you suffer for it. That's thankworthy with the Most High. If your conscience is toward the Most High, that's why I say you better start teaching about, more so about the Most High, the Most High, the Most High, the Most High, and not just Israel, Israel, Israel. You know, let me tell you, Israel has become an idol. If I say it again, being an Israelite has become an idol. I'm going to say it one more time. Being an Israelite has become an idol. Man, the Most High name is jealous. Y'all better understand. You ain't teaching the fear of the Most High, Israel ain't going to save us. Stop that hurricane that's coming to the East Coast. Israel ain't going to save us. Ain't no man going to save us. We got to believe in the Most High, but our people don't know enough about the Most High to even talk about them. They better be learning about the Most High. That's what it's all about. I'll show you that now and to eternity. He the one gonna be all in all, not us. He don't need us. Last I seen John the Baptist say, the Most High can raise up some stones, or stones to be his people. I hope he don't. Who can say that he won't? Who had the mind of the Most High? If thou can say. We got the mind of a MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. Most High said his ways and thoughts, not our ways and thoughts. Unless you gonna step on that page? I don't think so. I mean, the signs are all here for the end of the world, man. The signs are here. And you that know what I'm saying. And these prophecies, we know the prophecies as Hebrew Israelites. Everybody else don't know no prophecies. We know. I'm talking to the leaders. I'm talking about you that's been in this truth. We've been in it over 30 years, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We done been here. You say, for what glory is it if when ye be buffeted, you be checked for your faults, did something wrong, you take it patiently? Take it patiently. And patient deal with time, man. You just gotta chill. Sometimes you just gotta be chill, man. See, that's why the scriptures say, love thy neighbor as thyself. When you do a self-examination of yourself, and you realize these people have such a problem with themselves, why you can't love your brother. But if you do a self-examination, I got a lot of lessons on self-examination. And I have to go over them a lot. You know, here, there, make sure that, hey, tear myself apart, tear you apart, whatever, and build yourself back up, man. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. That's why there's so many divorces and so, because people don't love themselves. And if they love themselves too much, they end up being prideful. He just said prideful people he hate. I do hate. Arrogant people, he do hate. Ain't no love in that. How you gonna, besides say he hates you, how you gonna be prideful when you ain't got a damn thing? He say, hate a poor man that's prideful. Come on. He said, for what glory is it? When you're above it, that means you check, somebody check you for your faults, telling you what's wrong. You shall take it patiently. But if, when you do well, you're doing what's right, you ain't did nothing, and suffer for it, you suffer for it. Somebody come at you the wrong way, whatever, you take it patiently. Take it patiently. This is acceptable with the Most High. Now I want you to make it, I want you to read it backwards, because that's how you operate. He say, if you suffer for it, and you ain't did nothing, he say, take it patiently. This is acceptable with the Most High. But it take a certain spirit of love in first of yourself. To look at, wait a minute, the Most High looking at me in the way I act. But if he ain't in the equation, then you just operating off your idol self. For real, for real. Your uppity self. Somebody. Man, you ain't nobody as you ought to be, as you gonna be. If you get in the right spirit and show our people how they gotta be in the right spirit of humility before the Most High revisit us, man. He can ready to tear this place up, and you know it. Man, I'm just crying out to our brothers, because this, man, you better understand. He said, for even hereunto were ye called. You were called to be like this. But you can't be like this if you ain't humble. He always said, hey, that forward mouth he hate. Because it's dealing with pride and arrogancy, lifting itself up. But even hereunto where you called, you go through this and be an example that you can handle it. And every last one of you know you had to deal with whoever it was before you and being in order with them to be who you are now and to be who we are now. Straight up. Because we all come from the same togetherness. All of us. They want to talk about One West. You ain't been to One West, you don't know nothing about One West. But all us that's leaders, been generals and so forth, we know. And you know what I'm talking about. You have to relate. Because you ain't coming this and start teaching anybody. You was under somebody. The elders, somebody we were under. Every last one of us. And we were in order. And this is nothing new. It's just a reminder. That's it. For even hereunto were ye called, man. Because the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI also suffered for us. He suffered for us, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. Leaving us an example. Uh-oh. He left us an example that ye should follow his steps, man. We got to follow his steps. He came here to be an example. He was the ultimate example for us. That we should follow his steps. Who did no sin. What sin he do? He did no sin. He didn't break the Most High's laws. Just what it's saying, this is how he acted. Did no sin. Neither was guile found in his mouth, man. He found no guile in his mouth, man. He told the truth. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I'm the way to show you how to follow the laws, which is the truth. To lead to everlasting life. We got to follow his steps, man. He was an example. Did not sin. Neither was guile, no deceit was found in his mouth. Who, when he was reviled, reviled not again. When he suffered, he threatened not. See, it take a real man to really look at how to be this way and follow all the scriptures that we can put together, at least I can, and I know you can too, to show how we can be an example for our nation so that we can be together, man. I don't give a dang how these nations feel about each other. They still together on their common cause, man. Their common cause. And that's being together for them. Now we got to be together for each other.